Metal, sorry. Hopefully you guys are doing well, and or I should say, and or the people of metal, or the people behind the scenes of metal, which actually is rather interesting. When I was at Blackhawk, I didn't quite win money the way I hoped. I didn't quite get as far as I hoped, but that's okay. I got to talk to some rather interesting people at the poker table. Plus, also I also got to meet somebody when me and my son were going to eat after. Forgot what we were doing before that. I don't know if we were just hanging out in the room. We were trying to figure out what to eat. We went to get a burger someplace that's there at the casino itself. And I was hunting for the restroom, and it was, I guess, outside the area where we were at. But anyway, as I was looking, the guy sent mentioned, said, if you're looking for the restroom, they're down over there. I go, okay. I said, oh, by the way, I liked your shirt. So here I am talking. I came back afterwards, so I said thanks, and I came back and I started talking to him a little bit about his interest in metal, and I said, oh, by the way, I have my own channel, and he actually did respond, Caleb, which is name the same name as my son. I don't know the other gentleman's name that was there, so I apologize for that for not knowing that, but I do appreciate them reaching out and actually talking to me even after the fact, following the channel and subscribing. I'm assuming because there was two new subscribers, which I'm guessing it was Caleb and his friend that was there. That were very nice guys, um, and apparently they have a band, so maybe we might hook up and maybe interview some of the people in the band or himself. It's hard to say it. So it'd be kind of cool to have that. As far as my first interview, I'm not gonna be picky. I'm fine with just about anything. Anyone out there that wants to do that, I'm more than willing to do that. Oh, and then during that time, or part of the whole reason why I took a certain time off is because of a concert, and I went to Blackhawk before that. I thought I could do that before I go to the concert afterwards. Anyway, got to see this band here. Let me see if I can get my shirt here. I got my new Testament shirt. Check that out. At least I can do this and you can see the back of it. It's pretty sweet. So you guys can kind of see what they've got that's on tour. They're probably already gone to at least two places since Wednesday. I'm assuming, based on the. I don't know what their next couple of places are. Right there's Overkill, and then it's Thrash of the Titans. So they all three of these shirts have Thrash of the Titans on it and the tour dates on them. So I thought I would share that with all you guys. I thought that was kind of cool. Um, so I did do a little snippet of each one of the videos from some of the bands. I didn't do a lot because I want you guys to go out and see them. I want you guys to get tickets, go to the show, have some fun, and get your own concert T-shirts too, along with the band. Getting to see them because it's really cool. Next Friday, I will not be here because I will be watching Lamb of God. So that's going to be really awesome, especially when it's like one of those awesome shows with very little, I say, very small little venue. Hopefully, hello, how's it going? How are you doing tonight? I think it's called Melton John. I think I said that right. I if I go too close, I kind of look weird. So I figure I'd just stay like further away. I can kind of see. Oh, that's good to hear. But anyway, like I said before, I wanted to get a little snippet of each one of the bands if you've never heard them before. This band's been around for 40 years, and I think Testament's been around for at least that long. I believe. I'm not sure if they. I think they might have had that on the back of their shirt. Maybe not. Okay, who knows? That's their 2026 tour. But anyway, what's that? Okay, good. Anyway, like I said before, I met two great guys at the casino, and went to see the. I hate that. I gotta get a different um, armature for my phone, or better yet, just use something completely different. Because I'm not. This is gonna be really hard. Anyway, sorry about that. So hopefully I won't mess it up again. Because my other one I used to have actually did really good. It was not quite so stupid, but it broke on me, so it's not holding the phone the way I want. And this one kind of has a flexible arms, so if I don't have something on there, it's kind of screwy. But anyway, without further ado, I'm going to talk about some music that has something to do with lore of like I forgot what I had this before. Gods of the Underground, basically what it is, what it boils down to. And I thought, why not? Yeah, I figured these guys have been around for a while. Maybe get something older than that, just so you guys have something to. It's about lore, I guess you could say. But anyway, number 20 is Eternal Fanfare is Huddler, Huldler. Sorry, the vibe is the medieval inspiration is in atmosphere black metal. The story of this track captures the isolation of the Dark Age hermit, serving as a fanfare for the return of ancient forgotten forest spirits, which is really cool. I think that'd be kind of cool, right? The next one is the Serpent Stone, Storm Keep. The vibe is an epic synth laden dungeon black metal song. It's a high fantasy saga with a mystical forest under siege by sorcery, where the Serpent Stone acts as a hidden, forbidden magical power. Um, and I can't say that. It's divine nature awoken by Melish, Melecchesh. That was a hard one to pronounce. Samaran the thrashing, Samaran thrashing black metal is the vibe. The story is about a song that details the awakening of Elikin, the Summeron god of water and creation, who rebels against the higher gods to gift humanity with wisdom. That's pretty cool. I like that. That sounds really cool. I don't know. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. What's that? Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. I was trying to fix it a little bit beforehand because it was kind of sticking out a little bit. Hello, how's it going? Was that I was wondering what was happening here until I looked at your. Oh, okay. I think I got it. I think I understand what you mean. I think I don't know, but anyway, um, let's see, where was I at? Black Barefoot and the Path of the Dead. Black Braid, I think is how you say it. It's BRAID. The vibe is atmospheric black metal with indigenous folk elements. The story is about a spiritual journey through the afterlife based on the Native American lore, depicting a soul walking the path of the ancestors through an untamed wilderness. And that kind of reminds me of my family because part my my grandmother was part Indian, and she remembers the Trail of Tears. That I think she was actually a part of that, which I didn't think she was that long ago, but I could be wrong. She was 80 when she passed away. It's been quite a few years, so she might be close to that age. I'm not sure. She might be closer to 100 now. I'm trying to remember, but it's one of those things I don't remember the exact year that she was born. Um, anyway, I can look it up. I just gotta actually find it. Excuse me. Fires of the North from Wolfheart. Um, the winter theme, melodic death metal. It tells a story of resilience of northern warriors surviving internal winter, where fire isn't just a tool; it's a divine spark needed to outlast the dark spirits of the cold. I think that is really cool. It's kind of a powerful message if you think about it. You're trying to survive, and you're using fire to basically outlast the spirits of the cold itself. Which I can understand that being kind of a very bad thing back then. Trader's Gate and Visigoth, I think is how you say it. Visigoth. The vibe is a traditional heavy metal, and the story is based on the infamous entrance of the Tower of London. Interesting. It's a tale of historical tragedy and doomed horror, where kings and rebels meet their end in the shadows. That sounds pretty cool. Trader's Gate. Oh, that reminds me, I didn't quite get my thumbnail ready right away because of the fact. Hello, by the way. Sorry, another hello. Um, three hellos. Anyway, my son was wanting to play Magic, so we played Magic for a while. And yeah, I was saying I gotta get going and stuff. It was like I set an alarm for like 11 so I could get kind of working on that. But we played our game lasted a little longer than that. But it's all good. I love playing with him because it's fun to see him kind of suffer when I take cards from him. I have a character that takes cards from him, and I get to use them against him a little bit. But then he's got some that actually destroys that character. So it's one of those things. Just depends on how you play the cards and what cards you have. Origins. This is SAOR. I'm not sure how you pronounce the band's name, so I apologize. Cauldron atmospheric folk metal. Oh, that sounds cool. I like folk metal. Folk metal. Makes sense maybe because of the theme. Exploration of spot spictious roots. I think Pictish roots and the deep spiritual connection that the Scottish landscape and the ghosts of the ancient tribes who once defended it. Oh, okay. Hmm. That's not Scottish. It's Spottish. Swedish. Oh well. Anyway, Salva. God, some of these are hard. I shouldn't have picked this one. Salva. It's Garia. Gaerea, and it's cathartic black metal. Okay, I've never heard of the cathartic black metal. A philosophical take on a mythological where wait, on mythology where the void of the is God. It is about finding salvation or healing through total acceptance of human suffering and nothingness. Okay, I'm not sure if I follow that one, but whatever. Number whatever, I can't. I forgot. These are all screwed up on the order. The Dark Winter Eclipsed is Oda. I think Oya. I don't know. UADA. They're so hard to. Some of these bands are really. I think these are more the goth metal type thing. Not goth, but Nordic style metal. I'm assuming. Medlogic black metal explores the ancestral mythology of eclipses, where the soul undergoes a dark transformation as as the physical world is swallowed by the moon's shadow. There you go. That's pretty cool, right? You never know. Oh, I got nobody. The Dark Winter Eclipse. Already did that one. The Armor of Ari. I think IRE. Eternal Champions. The vibe is the epic power metal. The story is based on the character of Eldrick the Melabone. It depicts a wary warrior fueled by magical rage, who is trapped in the eternal cycle of violence across different realms. That sounds something like what do they call his name? Doctor Strange, like different realms. It's kind of cool. Monolith, Sojourner, I think is how you say it. Sojourner. So you can find it easier. A Medlogic Black Doom Metal is a meditation on time, where a mountain seized stone structure watches empires rise and fall. Okay. Oh, that's kind of interesting. uh, Representing the indifference of the old gods to human history. There you go. Hello again. Just in case if you said it, I'm not sure if somebody just said it. Just in case. Anyway, the next one is Norpo, Norupo, and Heilung. It's Helligan, I think is how you say it. Ritualistic folk. I'm not sure if that's metal, but who knows? It says experimental. The lyrics are taken directly from the rune poem. Okay, explaining the power and danger of the elder Fark rune used in ancient Germanic div, 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 divinity, I think is how you say it, and the daily life. I'm not sure if that's right. I think I screwed that up big time, so don't ignore that. Ormafolk. These are so hard to pronounce. Ormfolk and Fentrol. It's like Finn troll. Troll. Um, Hampus infused black metal. There you go. Catholic style. Oh, it's a Catholic tale. Sorry, of a serpent people underground creatures who emerged to mock and destroy humans who have forgotten the old superstitions of the forest. There you go. Anyway, go Roy go Roy go maybe Giorodi huh. And let's see here, Slavic pagan metal is what it's called. Well, that's the vibe. A massive anthem dictated to Rod, the Slavic god of creation, in a celebratory call to the ancestors and the birth of the universe from primordial egg. Okay, I don't know about that one. Devouring by the Sea, and this is Cannabard, I think is how you say it. Atmospheric folk metal, which is kind of cool. I like that. That sounds really cool. That might be really like a Celtic style. Who knows? Inspired by Greek Titan Oceanus, I think is how you say. The song is depicts a sailor's final moments of terror and awe at as they are devoured by the sentient and ancient power of the deep ocean. Sentient. Anyway, the Whispering Tower is Belor. The epic atmosphere of fantasy metal narrates the legend of a forgotten wizard's tower, sorry, and it holds the collective memories of a fallen civilization, whispering its secrets to those brave enough to enter. Interesting. Okay, this one I have no idea how to pronounce it, so I might just skip it altogether. It's a pagan black metal, and it's really long, so it's it's like I'm not even bother. It's basically the translation is the war of my sleeping heart, and that's the way the song is. I'm sure it's in a different language. I'm not sure which. Metaphorically, battle fought in a Finnish wilderness where the enemies are is stagnant in the spirit during winter. Okay, I don't know. Um, oh my god, this one's hard too. Moon Sorrow is the name of the group. Sudden Tanta, I think is how you say it. Tunti, and it's epic pagan metal. It's the Hour of the Wolf. This depiction of Ragnarok. I know what this is because I've seen it. Uh, Specifically, the moment the wolf breaks his chains and consumes the sun and the gods alike. There you go. Oh god, a redemptive void. Gornza. I'm gonna have to start doing some easier songs or something. A modern melodic black metal, a dark, uplifting dive into nihilism, suggesting there is a redemption in the fact where we are all stardust, returning to a silent, ancient cosmic void. There you go. Good evening. How are you doing, Respect Talk? Sorry about that. I didn't see you right off the bat. Um, Vulture, Vultures of the North, I think is how you pronounce this. Yeah, Orbit Culture is the name of the group, which I think it's more metalcore. Modern deathcore groove metal, a visceral warning to nature's vengeance, and envision the vultures as the cleanup crew of the world where man-made gods have failed, and the old wild world is reclaiming its throne. There you go. Oh, you're tired and tipsy. Are you been drinking some? I don't drink as much because I gotta drink like less soda and things. I gotta drink more like tea and stuff without sugar. So I'm trying to keep healthy. You know, it's one of those things. Not so much doctor's orders, but I don't want to deal with certain things, and I don't feel like messing with that if I can help it. So hopefully I've lost the weight, which I gotta measure weight myself. I haven't done that in a while. I was doing it like almost every day, but sometimes I get a little busy doing things, right? Um, anyway, the upcoming tours. Horticulture is coming North America 2026 in Chicago, Denver, New York, Los Angeles, Seattle. I'm sure there's quite a few places in the United States that they're going to be supporting Axis Fear Factory, Throne. Descent is the new, I'm assuming the album or new single. Wolfheart is another one. Wintry Fury European Run. Yeah, they're going to be in Stockholm and Copenhagen and Hindenburg from December 1st to 20th. I'm assuming that's this year, Before the Dawn. Album, The King of the North is the name of the album they're going to promote. Vodka. Oh, okay. Smeared off, huh? That's great. Oh, blue raspberry vodka. Okay. Vodka. So you're spelling like I am saying the words in my channel. I'm not even drunk, right? Or tipsy at all. Um, which is crazy. Vazimal Goth, Eternal Champions, Steel and Stone headliner, Austin, Phoenix, Las Vegas, Salt Lake City, um, and the tour dates January 10th through the January 30th, which is already over with. Which that's kind of old news, so it really is not relevant. Um, Black Braid, Echoes. Sorry, oh god. Tour name is Echoes of the Mountain. Oh yeah, I forgot. This is Clash, Thrash of the Titans. I never did get to see Respect Talk. See, potato juice. Oh, is that what it is? Potato juice. Getting high off of potato juice. I was gonna show that to Respect Talk because he didn't get to see that. He's he wasn't here. Overkill. I got to see them both play. Right. Yeah, I know, which is sucky, right? I hate that he passed away. It was like a day after the Testament concert. I guarantee they're going to be talking about that. How much y'all bet me they're going to be saying that? Oh, speaking of things that have happened, and this is rather interesting, and I want to say this to everybody. You know, for people who don't watch metal, listen to metal, and this is from me to you, okay? I was at this concert, right, with Testament and all these guys, and the one thing is rather interesting. Deep down the audience, we couldn't even see the guy because we weren't like in the back, but we weren't, close to the front either, because we were waiting in line for shirts, right? And so everybody crowded in front of us. But the one thing that was rather interesting, there's a guy, here he is, the lead singer, stops what he's doing. He goes, hey, look, see that guy down there? You guys you're crowding over him. You're all over top of him. He's like underneath everybody else, right? In the very front row. And he says, you guys need to lift him up here on the stage. I go, what? I go, lifting the guy up on the stage. So I thought it was just a regular person. What it was is this guy was in a wheelchair and he wasn't, able to walk or, he had I don't know if it's, a certain kind of condition he had. They had to stay in a wheelchair. He wasn't in the ADA, but he wanted to be down there in the front row of the concert with all these people and their mosh pit behind him and everything. He actually had them pick him up, put him onto the stage with the guys from the band helping him out and all the crew on the stage and put him off to the one side so he can actually watch and enjoy the concert on the stage with the band themselves. Yeah, right? I know, right? Losing the legends. But can you believe that that one kid got to enjoy the rest of the entire show with Testament on the stage off to the one side? He was off to the side, but he was on the stage with them. And he actually got to sing. He was actually singing right close to them, right? I know, right? I think so too. I think it's really great. Classy move is right. Well, yeah, he said there's no reason for you to be down there getting, kind of have all these people over top of you. As I said, everybody was on top of him. So I want you guys to help him out. I want you to get him up off the, lift him up over the barrier. Basically, there was the barrier where how they had the, people surfing over of the crowd. You know, they actually come down and then they disperse off to the side, right? Yeah, and they basically had lift him up over that onto the stage where they were at and got him over there to watch the rest of the show for them. Oops, my phone's starting to be on. I slammed my table and it started to move on me. Anyway, so I thought that was pretty cool. Anyway, so if you're not a metal fan, that shows you right there that how much the guys in the metal bands care about their fans. I mean, this kid had his Testament shirt on, everything ready to go for the concert, and he was up there right front and center. He wasn't scared of nothing. I mean, he was more brave than some of us, I think. Anyway, especially with the mosh pit being behind him and everything. I'm sure they didn't get him involved in that at all because it was still in the middle of the venue. But anyway, it's really cool. So there you go. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I will talk to you tomorrow night. Um, I think there's nothing else going on, but next Friday will definitely be not a no show. I probably will definitely want to show, but I'll try to get maybe a little snippet of some video, maybe from the venue. I don't know if I'm going to do anything from Lamb of God because they are pretty big, and these guys are too. Most of those guys have been around for a while, but just a little snippet just to get you guys motivated to go to the concert because I want you guys to go out there, have some fun, enjoy the show, enjoy the people there, get to know somebody, talk to, maybe help lift up the guy in the wheelchair, if you're in the front row, right? So thanks for watching. Take care. Don't forget to headbang, like, and subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to just help each other out, right? Just like the guys in the band, they helped this guy out. Really awesome. I thought it was the greatest thing ever that you could ever possibly think of or, hope to see from somebody. But yeah, I'm surprised they didn't try to do that before. But, maybe when he said it, it's like, okay, now we're going to do this. We're going to make this happen. So there you go. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to headbang, like, and subscribe to the channel. It means a lot to me. And you guys are my metal family, right? Just like they were to him. So do me a favor, just lift me up, okay? With a thumbs up and a like and a subscribe. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye. What's that? His what bag? Oh, I mean the bag for certain things. I know what you mean, I think. That's crazy, right? Anyway, take care. Have a good night, guys. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow. But not Friday next week, okay? I'll try to remind you guys again, just in case. Take care. Bye.